Greetings everyone, with this new beta on Diablo 4 I'll introduce you to my Mage Necromancer build. It's a very powerful and tanky build which will enjoy overpower, lifesteal and fortify associated with great damages. Of course, as it was in beta, skills are limited by the level, but I'll explain everything that you should know about this build in that video. In a few words, for the skills you want to play Hemorrhage in order to grant Essence and Fortify, then our main DPS skill Blood Surge, and it will also be overpower skill, Blood Mist for the defensive spell, and Decrepify in order to reduce damage from enemies. The Blood Minion which will tank for you, and lastly our ultimate, the Blood Wave. For the gear you want Intelligence in order to boost our skill damage, and Dexterity later for the chance to crit. You also want Physical since blood spells are only physical and critics damage. Lastly, life and overpower stats will be a very good combo for this build. For the skill you'll be playing Hemorrhage with the Blood Orb and this one in order to grant Fortify. At the beginning you can also play Healthy, but then you'll need to swap for this one. Our main DPS spell Blood Surge will combo with healing here, and this one will trigger overpower once per 5. It will of course be a very good combo with our mechanic overpower. Then we get our defensive spell and it will make you immune for 3 seconds, the Blood Mist. You have here cooldown reduction when you cast a spell using overpower, and this one in order to grant you Fortify. After that you'll reach the curse, so Decrepify. It will be very handy because it reduces the speed of enemies and its damage. You have here the stun, not very interesting, but this one will kill an enemy below 10% of its life if it's affected by Decrepify. Then you can put some points in our skill in order to reach our ultimate, or you can also start considering this one. I'll go back to this just after. For the ultimate we want of course the Blood Wave and the associated passives. Lastly, we'll be playing the Rastma's Vigor in order to grant life and gain overpower every 15 seconds when we are healthy. So about the passives, this one are very interesting. You just need to put 1 point in here and then you'll get this one, 3 points here in order to boost your damage when you are healthy, and this one in order to boost your overpower damage. Also, when you're healthy, it will grant you twice this value. As we have Life Leash, will always be healthy, so it will be a very great combo. Then when you have enough lucky hit, you'll get this one, the Drain Vitality, in order to get Fortify on lucky hit. You also have 2 nets which are interesting. The first one, Amplify Damage, it will increase the damage on cursed enemies, and this one which will reduce the damage from close enemy and increase their damage to them. As you'll always be in melee range, it will be very interesting to take this one. Then you have 2 interesting passive here. This one will decrease the damage that you take. It will just be reduced for each minion, but since you only play the Blood Golem it won't be that much reduced. And this one, very important, when you start sacrificing your minions, make sure to take 3 points on here. Lastly, you can put some points there in order to grant attack speed when you are healthy, and this one to boost the golem damage and life. For the Book of Dead, you want to sacrifice the Skirmisher in order to gain critical strike chance, and for the Mages, you want to sacrifice the Bone one in order to get overpower damage. Lastly, for the Golem, just choose the Blood Golem with the damage reduce. Just a recap on the skills since it's limited by the beta, you want to play so Hemorrhage, Blood Surge, Blood Mist, Decrepify, and the Skeleton will be swapped by the Golem. Lastly, the Empty Slop will be filled by the ultimate skill, this one. I'll let you enjoy the gameplay. Keep in mind of course that it's only a level 20 gameplay, so it doesn't use the full power of the build, but it should give you a good idea of what it is. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget that you have all our builds on Diablo 4 and much more on dmgaming.eu, and as usual, if you have any questions, feel free to post in the comments. Bye bye!